Hey lads and ladies, Royalivi here with Season 3, Episode 3 of the Sorare Road to Glory, and as you can tell by the title of the video, European football is back! And I hate it already. Picture the scene, it's Gameweek 288, Dinamo Zagreb are back in action with their opening game of the league campaign in Croatia. I know Sutalo is only a 50-50 to play, I don't pick him, so naturally he fucking starts, so you know, that's just a fantastic decision by me. It then turns out I decided to captain the lowest scoring player of the 5 in Orsic, another fantastic decision by me, but hey, at least Manalo came on as a substitute and scored an injury time winner, but this wasn't enough to save me, so I've gone out and added Petkovic, who played 90 minutes in this opener to strengthen this stack for Gameweek 290. Gas 4, I captained Rommel Kyoto to lead my team. He scored this fantastic header in a 1-0 win, great stuff, except I then went and checked Sorare and he doesn't have a fucking goal. Like, apparently this is an own goal? I mean, huh? I'm not crying. You are. Stack goal being robbed from Kyoto has essentially cost me the second threshold this week and hang on, just getting an Amber Alert on my phone here. Oh shit, it's about Raul Diaz for Seattle Sounders. Yeah, where the fuck is he? His sudden departure from the Seattle lineup after playing most of the previous match fucked any chance I had in America Limited, but at least the lads in All-Star Limited won me a Tier 2 reward. Fucking Jerome Boating. I mean, okay, the reward isn't important. I'm just glad Almada and Driussi are chipping in with those decisives, but it just feels like this team is so close to being something special. But right now, I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Anyway, I have no doubt that Gameweek 290 will be much more successful, right everyone? Right everyone? I get to fuck, of course not. One game into the season and the pain of being a TSV Hartberg fan has already washed over me. And I mean, they fucking won 2-1 as well, so as it stands, Hartberg currently have a 100% win record this season. Yet my stack didn't even hit the first threshold, like, what the football is going on? Sweet has got to be saving this, right? I mean, he's a professional goalkeeper and I'm not, but I like to think I'm a pretty decent five-a-side keeper and I would have fucking palmed that wide of the post, but there you go. That clean sheet that he didn't get has essentially cost me the first threshold there, so yeah. Looks like I'm in for another fun season of being a TSV FARTBERG fan. Just looking at this game week overall then, it was just a disaster all over the shop. We've got Jimenez here DMPing with Tadic starting on the bench, so that team was scuffed from the get-go. New signing to the account code and Jocelyn scored, but the rest here had stinkers. This Underdog Limited team was shite, as well as this Specialist team. Even loaned some Super Rares to compete in America Pro. Some great goals from Kyoto, but then any slim chance of a reward was fucked when Stuvert announced he had the Rona about an hour before Austin FC's game kicked off. And that's just, you know, not fair on me. Not sure why Stuvert thinks he can behave like this and ruin my game week, but there you go, he's done it, and oh, hang on a minute. I'm getting some breaking news. YouTube server sensation Royalivi has been cancelled for making a COVID joke. Oh shit, that's me. Yeah, obviously I'm kidding, absolutely sucks for Stuvert as he's been having a class season, so hopefully he can return to action in good health soon enough. It just double fucked me this game week as the last chance I had of any saving grace for this game week was my America Limited team. I'd even purchased Fagundes as a new signing to bolster this as my strong lineup, and then I hear the Stuvert news, all very unfortunate. The silver lining here is that at least Driussi continues to bang in the goals, and Austin FC did actually concede 4, so I think they'll be looking forward to getting Stuvert back in the lineup. Now some of you astute viewers might be thinking, hang on a minute Royalivi, didn't Dinamo Zagreb win 5-1 in Gameweek 290? And yes, you are correct, Dinamo Zagreb did win 5-1. But like, I was still a good 50 points off winning even the shittiest of shitty tier 3 cards. Banging game for Orsic, but I got it all wrong with Ivanusic and Petkovic as my captain. I'm actually so fucking glad Celtic are kicking off their season this weekend for Gameweek 292. It means I can finally mix all of my limited teams with the strongest players possible instead of stacking a mix of great players and shitters. So let's have a look at the teams out for Gameweek 292 then. Gas 4, a Hartberg defence and midfield interspersed with Rommel Kyoto and the official GOAT Ziad Fleming, who I'm hoping will be starting up top on his full debut from Millwall this weekend. Probably shouldn't risk captaining him, but in case you haven't realised by now, I'm not smart. Got this All-Star Pro team as well, which, to be fair, is kind of shit. No idea if Stuvert will be back from COVID. Brian White and Tadic could both be benched again, but whatever. You don't win a raffle if you don't win a ticket. Wait, what? How's that saying go? You don't buy a raffle if you don't win. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Well, fuck the raffle, because I've also then got this Underdog Rare team, which is also kind of shit. But I also kind of like it. If Keynes and Shiny Ashiki both start for their respective clubs, then you never know. This could be the one. But let's be fair, it's probably not going to be the one. Just being realistic, guys. Just tapering your expectations here, alright? Got this casual team out, take it all in, because no one gives a fuck about the casual league in this dojo. Limited All-Star, whew. Big team out here, strong in net with Livakovic. Wagner has played 100% of minutes for a rampant Philadelphia this season, and they've got Houston Dynamo this weekend, who are, you guessed it, shit at football. So hoping on a big score from him, a strong Celtic pairing of McGregor, who should be a lock to start in midfield, and my most expensive limited card in Jota. He's captaining and I'm hoping for big things from him this season, with Mislav Orsic rounding off the team after his impressive performance last week, and yeah, much more confident in this mixed stack as I was saying earlier, just strong across the board, so I'm not going to rely on full stacks every week. I don't think it would be negligent of me, so fingers crossed Jota and the boys can get me some big points this weekend. This could be the start of something special here, lads and ladies. Or something really disappointing. Guess we'll see. Limited under 23, shit team to be honest, got the Yupin shitters at the back who I expect to concede a lot of goals this season, and then Turnbull, Ivanusic and Abada, all of whom have a very decent chance of starting on the bench, so this is kind of a glorified training team, but in the right circumstances this team could potentially do something decent. Why'd I do that with my voice? Limited challenger, it's a Dinamo Hartberg stack here, or a TSV Zagreb stack rather. Not a terrible lineup, but we'll need a lot to go right for this entry to really hit big. Hoping Petkovic and Tadic are both starting this weekend after coming off the bench in the last game, so fingers crossed. And then limited America, very happy with this setup. With Stuver's COVID risk, I gave Ivicic the nod in net. He's having a deceptively good season to be fair. He does randomly get benched by the gaffer every now and then, so hopefully this isn't one of those weeks. And then the midfield upwards is top tier in terms of MLS players. If they all start, it's a dangerous lineup with Almada, Gil and Driussi. The latter of the three is on fire right now, so I'm captaining him, Driussi, in the hope that his form continues, and if it does, then yeah, this is a big lineup that could hopefully do some stuff, win some things, and do some soccer, yeah. Underdog limited then, yeah, shit, not much to say about this. We ain't winning anything with this lineup, and probably the same with the specialist limited team, although I'd be slightly more confident with this lineup. Maeda and Fagundes are strong players. If Moore can start and grab a goal when Stuver is back in time from COVID, then you never know, but those are the teams for Gameweek 292. I'm quietly optimistic, so I can't wait to win absolutely fuck all. And yeah, that's it. The video's over. What are you still doing here? But before you leave, do like and subscribe and pray to the Sorare gods that Gameweek 292 will treat me well, and I will catch you next time.